Hi friends, in session 1 we discussed a few basics of HPLC chromatography, and in session 2 I would like to tell about the chromatography types and modes of chromatography. Right. Types of chromatography. Here you have two types of chromatography are there. First one is normal phase, second one is reverse phase. So what is normal phase HPLC chromatography and what is reverse phase HPLC chromatography? First one, normal phase HPLC chromatography. In normal phase, based on the 2 points, polarity and non-polarity, we have classified this chromatography into normal phase chromatography and reverse phase chromatography. In normal phase chromatography, the mobile phase is non-polar and the stationary phase is polar, and the separation of the components, first which is having the polar nature, it will elute first, it will elute last, and which is having non-polar nature, it will elute first, because mobile phase is non-polar here, na? So non-polar interactions will be more, that's why the non-polar character thing will elute first, and the polar character which binds to the column. In normal phase, the column is having polar character, so it first binds with the stationary phase and it will elute last in normal chromatography. What are the main polar mobile phases? Examples is polar stationary phases. Example is chiral pack column is there. Chiral pack column, which is mainly we are analyzing isomers by HPLC, enantiomers by HPLC. We will do that analysis by normal phase chromatography. In that, the mobile phase is having anahexane, isopropanol. These are the non-polar solvents, which are main solvents having non-polar character and is useful in normal phase chromatography, right? And you come to reverse phase chromatography. Reverse phase chromatography, in this the mobile phase is polar and the stationary phase is non-polar. What type of columns, non-polar columns we have? We have inertial columns, we have hypersil columns, we have symmetry columns, we have no opaque columns, we have BDS columns. In hypersil we have BDS columns, ODS columns and chromasil columns. We have a lot of columns which is having bonded phase, the stationary phase, bonded phase chemistry, that is having non-polar stationary phases we are having. And when it comes to the bonded phase chemistry of the column, we may say one is C8, another one is C18. What is C8 and what is C18? Octadocyl silane, that you can call it as C8. That is a carbon rings which is linked one by one. Hydrocarbon elution, hydrocarbon organic solvents may be eluted by using the stationary phase. And another one is C18 stationary phase. C18 stationary phases means octadodecyl silane rings. These are the long carbon chain rings which is helpful to elute the organic solvents which is having longer carbon chain. Okay, so we are basically discussing about normal phase and reverse phase chromatography, right? In normal phase chromatography, we already told non-polar mobile phase. Okay, normal means non-polar mobile phase, reverse means polar mobile phase. Here the characteristics of the mobile phase I am telling it as polar and non-polar. The mobile phase is a combination of buffer on organic solvent. The mobile phase is a combination of two solvents. The mobile phase is a combination of one aqueous solvent or one as organic solvent. Here you go. In reverse phase chromatography, as I said, the polar mobile phase and a non-polar stationary phase. Lot of assays and related substances, these tests we are performing by using reverse phase chromatography, and this reverse phase chromatography is having a lot of applications in HPLC. What I said, the pattern of flowing of mobile phase from a mobile phase port until detector is common. either in normal phase or reverse phase, the pattern of mobile phase flowing from mobile phase port to until detector is common. But what are the types of chromatography and the applications of chromatography is different. That is what we discussed in this session. We will proceed to the next session by Hplc setup and Hplc instrumentation. Okay friends, I'm concluding this video with this types of chromatography. Thank you.